Welcome to the mat, everyone. So today you are going to need a set of dumbbells and you will also need a TheraBand. I would recommend something on the heavier side. Also for the dumbbells, somewhat heavier, you could always go with more of a medium set. I'm using 10 pounds, which is going to feel very heavy. So maybe somewhere between like 5 and 8 would be really ideal. All right, we're going to start here. Sits bones on the mat, hands to the rib cage, big breath in and out. Think about breathing into your hands, out to the sides. And as you exhale, letting those hands come back into the midline of the body. One more. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and lay all the way down here. Legs will come up into a tabletop position. Zip inner thighs, knees, feet together. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale to curl chin to chest. Start to pump and inhale for 5. Exhale. Now you always have the option to rest the head entirely here if you need to. So if you're very freshly postpartum or pregnant, you might want to stay down here. If you want more of a challenge, legs can go long. Two more sets. And you can rest your head, hug your knees into your chest here. Recover for just a moment. Oh, all right, we're going to take it right into single leg stretch. So right knee comes into the chest, left leg hovers off of the mat just as low as you can still maintain your core. Curl chin to chest, find 2 pulls, and then switch to the other side. You want to think about pulling with the upper back here. If this is too much strain on your abs, you can always tap the other foot in opposition. One more each way. And again, you rest your head all the way down. Heels will come together, toes will come apart here. Arms are down by the sides, pressing into the mat. You push your legs forward as you inhale and exhale to bend the knees back in towards the shoulders. Really waking up the lower abs here. We're trying to get the legs all the way straight and as low to the mat as you can get them without losing that core connection again. You have the option to progress this. Arms reach up, chin is to the chest. Circle the arms back around. Last one. And again, you rest all the way down. All right, we're almost there. Leg comes up, right leg, left leg comes long on the mat. It can stay down if needed. You can find 2 pulls here with the head down, or curl the chin up to the chest, find 2 pulls, and switch. Now the leg doesn't have to stay all the way down on the mat here, so maybe it hovers. Or again, maybe you bend the opposite knee and bring it down to the mat just for a more rooted position, more stability to work from. So everything's adaptable to what you need. There's always a solution to any problem in Pilates, and that's why I love it so much. One more each way. Bend the knees, and again, you rest the head. Legs all the way up, heels together, toes apart, arms down by the sides again. Really press those palms down. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Now, you can probably guess what I'm going to say. If this is too much for your abs, bend the knees, lower to tap, lift back up, right? Or if your hamstrings are just super tight, also a great option. Again, you can stay right here, or you can progress this further. Shoulders up, elbows wide, lower and lift. One more. And you rest the head, hug the knees into the chest. Okay, very last thing that we're gonna do. I'm gonna start you in the modification. We will progress to the actual classical thing if we weren't, okay? So from here, we're going to plant our feet, bring the hands back behind the head. Exhale to curl over the right shoulder. Think left armpit to your right knee, come back down. And then switch. So we're getting a little bit of a break in between every single time we're waking up the obliques. Now, if this is too much for you, you can scale this back further, bring the arms by the sides, and just take a little shimmy here side to side. Maybe try lifting the head for that. Think ankle taps. If you're ready for the big kahuna though, leather leg extends underneath you. As you rotate side to side, keeping the head up the whole time. There's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, my abs are on fire. Okay, hugging those knees into the chest. Hold on to your shins. Use momentum here. Chin comes to the chest. You roll all the way up to an upright position on the mat. All right, my friends, moving right into it. So from here, we're going to pivot all the way around. And you can stay on your knees. Just make sure that your weight is forward here. Shoulders are over the wrists. We take it into a push-up. Bend and press. Think more strength training push-up here where the elbows go out a little bit to the sides, not entirely. We're still making an arrow shape at the bottom from the head down to the elbows. You are more than welcome to take this on your toes if you are feeling like a hot shot. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 1. Excellent. Right away, come down to your forearms. Again, you can stay here on your knees, shift your weight forward, shoulders over the elbows, all 10 fingers pressing into the mat, or come up off of the knees and hold for dear life. Say a prayer, tuck the hips up and underneath you, chin off the chest. Hello. Abs in. Be mindful of your hips. You want a long line from the crown of the head down to the heels or down to the knees if you're on your knees. Keep holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Keep the toes curled underneath you. Take it back into a Joseph Pilates child's pose. It's that same shape that you just made for rolling like a ball, but upside down. Awesome. From here, we're going to go ahead and grab those weights. We're going to lay back down on our mat. We're going to bring the weights out to the side. So we just did push-ups. It's that same concept here. I want you to bring your feet wide. They might have to go wider than the mat here. Rotate from your hips. So your toes should be at an angle. Elbows should also be at an angle here. Drive the hips up. As the hips lower, the arms press. And as the hips lift, the arms pull down. So we're working in opposition, getting into the outer hips here. And I am feeling that today. Hitting seat and chest together because why not be efficient? You came for 20 to 30 minutes of mat work, getting in the full body, and that is what we are doing. Blending that strength and Pilates together. Which, by the way, like, what else do you need in life? You just need some strength training and you need some Pilates and you're going to feel amazing for years and years and years. Last one here. Excellent. All right, we can actually set those weights all the way off to the side now. But we're going to stay laying down on the back. Feet are hip width. Arms are nice and wide, pressing our palms down to the mat. Exhale to drive the hips up. Inhale to lower back down. Spread all 10 toes here. We're going for a nice flat back bridge. Now, on your next one, try to hold the hips up high. You're balancing on your shoulders. If you can even bend at the elbow joint and bring your hands underneath the hips. If this hurts your lower back, bring the hands back down. That is a-okay. And then we lift one leg up, lower flex, lift and point, single leg bridge, shoulder bridge. If you're like, nah, I'm good, switch sides. If this is too much, come back to just holding the bridge on both feet, or maybe do little lifts side to side with the feet. And back down. From here, we bring the feet in, one more rolling like a ball all the way up, and then you'll want to scoot back to where your legs can come out in front of you on the mat. So hands will be by your sides. Walk your feet in close to your seat and plant them on the mat here. And then we push all the way up, bringing the seat back in between the hands, bend and push, tricep dips. Now, of course, these are not like gym tricep dips. You don't have very far to dip. So just make sure that the elbows are back behind you, the chest is open. It is okay if your seat taps down on the mat every single time. Mine definitely does. There's 3, 2, and 1. All right, rest for just a second. And then from here, step your feet a little bit farther. We're going to take it into a reverse plank. So it's that same setup for your tricep dips, except you push the hips up and you try to flatten like a tabletop as best you can, then come back down. Lots of functional movement, hip work today. Hold this one up. Abs in, back as flat as you can get it. It's okay if the hips aren't all the way up. Work with what you got. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Grab one of your heavier weights. Weight in the right hand, left hand to the hip here. Side bend up and over, and then come back up to an upright position. If this hurts your knees, feel free to stand all the way up instead of being in a kneeling position on the mat. And think about growing tall. We're really going up to go over. Adding on to this, big dip, come up, flip your palm, press it back, return, flipping the palm back in, and do it all over again. So we're getting into the back side of the arm here a little bit more, also opening up your chest, working your back muscles. It works a lot of things at once, small but mighty. Let's go for 2 more full sets. And last one. Good. From here, we rack that weight all the way up to the shoulders. You can sit all the way down here, or you can stay upright. From here, we push all the way up overhead and bring it back down. So it is a single arm overhead press, really loading the shoulder joints now. Did you know that you have more than one joint in your shoulders? We're pressing all the way up. This is right where it can start to feel really heavy, going for broke. That means we are pushing it to muscle fatigue. Go for a few more if you can. If you're already like tapped out, couldn't do it, that's okay. Next time you can work towards more reps. Last one. Whew. And we switch sides right away. Left hand side up and come down. But no break, no rest. We got to keep moving through it. How's your core doing? Is it still engaged underneath you? Can you pull hips up to the rib cage? That means the front side of the body, right? Abs are working. Scooping up and in. Let's go for about 3 more. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Come back up to high kneeling or standing. We take it into that dip and back up. With dips, sometimes we start to get a little bit of a rotation involved in the spine. We really want to avoid that if at all possible. So think chin stays off of the chest the whole time. And you're literally like, I'm a little teapot bending up and over to the side. Adding that press back of the arms. So we come up, flip the grip, press back, and return. Trying to stabilize through shoulders. All the single arm work can be really challenging. It's very revealing to find out where we're compensating in our own bodies. And I don't want you to think of that as like a judgment that you need to be fixed, but it's just awareness, right? Awareness is half the battle. And then that way, as you notice it over time, you'll see how much better it gets. It resolves itself, it's on its own. That's why we exercise, right? That's why we do Pilates, to help restore your body. Last one. Keep one weight. Go ahead and turn to the side. You'll bring it behind one knee. Come to all fours. Heel the seat. I like to flex my toes here. And then we press up and lower down, trying to keep your weight into whatever side has your body weight, that is, into whatever side has the weight. So right now, I'm sending weight into my left hand to stay nice and centered. Now, if this is a little bit too much to hold yourself up, you can drop down. So I'm here bending at my right, pressing the left hand in, and pushing my left leg up and back. Getting into the glutes here, the hamstrings. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We switch over to the other side right away. And if at any point you are arching your back, that's a sign that we're just doing too much. It is not about how high you get the foot behind you. I'm going to say that again because that's really important. It is not about how high you're getting your foot behind you. It's about squeezing through the back side of your leg and your seat. Remember, you always got that option to drop down to your forearm. That can help you engage your core a little bit better. It can also protect you from arching your back too much. If you think about finding a little tuck as you push up and back, that also will help you from arching the back unnecessarily. And it's not that arching the back is wrong, but since we have weight here, we want to make sure that we're just protecting our joints, protecting our lower back. Let's go for 3, 2, and last 1. Take that weight, set it off to the side. You're finally going to grab your TheraBand. We're going to place it around the arches of the feet, and you want to get it as centered as you possibly can here. Once you've done that, you hold on to either side and we take it into a row. So we pull back behind us and we reach forward, getting into the back muscles here. Now, if this feels good, feels pretty easy, like a walk in the park, then I want you to take it a little further. First off, walk your hands a little bit closer to the feet so that you have more tension and resistance in the band. Then secondly, inhale, sit up tall, tuck hips up to the rib cage, start to round back where you're pressing the lower back in towards the mat, but your shoulders are still somewhat upright, and take it from there. Right away, this does feel heavier. Now I'm really pulling my elbows in by my rib cage here the whole time. These are nice narrow rows. Keep going. You have the option to level this up even one step further. So still pulling hips up to the ribs, legs lift up, and we pull from here. What? I know. Working on that teaser position here. Now we're starting to shake. I'm going to walk my hands up a little bit more just for a little bit more tension. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Turn the palms down. Pull the elbows wide. We're not even done yet. This is that push-up position that we've been working on this whole time with your chest press and your push-ups. If you need to lower the feet back down, go for that. If you need to sit all the way up, awesome. This is your workout. I'm just here to give you options for your body today. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Oh. All right. We're going to make our way all the way down on the mat now to finish us out. First things first, belly on the mat. Hands will come a little bit wider than your shoulders here, but about at shoulder height. They can even come off of the mat. I prefer that just to give myself some more space. Think a little bit pigeon-toed underneath you. Pull your pelvis down. Engage your stomach. Inhale to press up and forward, pulling the heart forward. Exhale to lower back down. Strengthening upper and mid back muscles. Try to turn your lower back off. It should be on vacation. If it's not, again, think about really pulling your pubic bone down to the mat. Excellent. And again, you take that back into a Joseph Pilates child's pose. Lastly, we grab that TheraBand with us. We lay all the way down. Place your left leg inside. Right foot can be planted on the mat here for extra leverage. We hold onto that band with both hands and we pull the leg close to the chest. Giving yourself a little hamstring stretch here. It feels so good through the back of the leg. Next time that you breathe out, open your leg out to the side, to the left. You can keep holding on with both hands or only with your left hand. Right hand can come down to support you on the mat. You should feel a release in the inner thigh. Extend your other leg underneath you. Bring your left leg across the body now, but you still want that left hip pulling down into the mat here. You can reach up with both hands. Feel that stretch through the outside of the thigh. And then bring it all the way back through center. Right foot comes up, left foot comes down, all the way flat onto the mat. And again, we pull the leg straight to the chest here, releasing that tension in the back side of the leg. Next time that you breathe out, open your right leg over to the right. Maybe your left hand comes down to help you stay centered and rooted down into the mat. Feel that release in the inner thigh. And then you slide your left leg down, bring your right leg across, and feel that stretch through the side of the leg, outside of the leg. Oh. Hug the knees into the chest, set that band off to the side, rolling like a ball one more time all the way up. And then just a bonus stretch here. Bring your feet nice and wide. Hands come to the mat in between the legs. Scoop abs up and in. Round. Find 3 pulses. And sit back up. That's your spine stretch. Again, not about being as flexible as possible, so you don't feel like you have to reach down to your toes. In fact, you'll flatten your back too much if you do that. You really want to try to keep that roundedness of the spine the whole time. Once you're all the way back up at the top, you can roll the shoulders down and give yourself a big round of applause. I will see you next time on the mat.